Alright, we got it all going. We're set up. Good to go. Alright. Hi friends, Malz here, bringing you a nice little coffee talk VOD review. With the cam, we gotta figure out this cam thing, because I think it's cutting off. I have to see if there's like a better spot to put this, because in this bottom left corner is where some of the character name things come up. So if I were to check on our boy Malzahar, yeah, it doesn't come up on the bottom left. This is a little thing. So first things first, if you start any game, before the game even happens, this is around Diamond 3, Diamond 2 lobby, kind of Elo-ish. You want to identify your win cons. You want to identify what the enemy team can do to win. So your win cons, you have someone who's got nice auto resets with Viego, so you want to get Viego fed. And then ADC. Jin can do massive amounts of damage really quickly, so he's kind of a win con. I would say more so the jungler, because you're going to have to play with him. And then Olaf's kind of going to be in his own world with Aatrox, so I wouldn't really say too much of Olaf. And you have a nice support like Zilean, so we're really trying to beef up probably Viego. So on the same token, you want to find out who the enemy team has that can win games. Not necessarily win cons, but who can make the game, who can make a difference in the game. So we're looking at it. We have Nunu, can roll in really fast. Not necessarily a win con, but very annoying to deal with. Especially if they build a lot of AP and they're fed. So, I still wouldn't say that. Ashkin, most definitely. You gotta kill Ashkin like almost first in team fights. You gotta kill him fast, because if he kills your team members after you've killed someone on their team, he can revive them. So the whole revive mechanic is kind of scuffed. So thanks, Riot. And then Draven. Draven can output a massive amounts of damage. So you want to kill Draven. That's their definite win con. You want to make sure that he dies. Sylas support's kind of weird. No idea why that is. And Aatrox with his resets can be very annoying. So potentially Aatrox. But I would say Draven and then Ashkin are the two best people to win a game. So starting out the normal game, I sprint to this bush right here. For the reasons you'll see here. They're looking to set up maybe a roam, maybe a gank, or invade, sorry, invade. That's the word. So I see that. I don't even have time to put that down, so I throw that in this bush, which is also good, so you can see if they run that way. So we have our team trying to ward their blue. We think that they're just going to go away, but I guess they don't. So they're looking around. They're trying to see who has a better early game, especially if Zilean does leave. It's like a 4v4. So we have me. I start out with my Q, as you see right here. I'll pause it. First off, thank you to the commenter in one of my YouTube videos. He's like, Malz, you can just press Control-Shift-Z to zoom out of the map. So very big shout out. Appreciate the help. This makes it awesome. So much better for VOD reviews. Oh my god. You can see everything that's happened. I feel like an LCS caster right now. But yeah, so you want to see here. I start out with my Q, so I can do silences and damage to multiple people. Olaf, you can throw his axe and do multiple damage to multiple people, or damage to multiple people. Jin, not that good early game. Viego, actually pretty strong early game. So that, if Zilean gets here, Zilean has his AoE with his bomb, if that's what he chose to take. So they have Sylas, can create a lot of havoc. Aatrox can knock people up. He's got the 3 Q stack, so Aatrox can be annoying. So it looks like they have a better one. Nunu can knock people up if she took Snowball or she took Chomp, does damage. Ashkin, really good early game with his passive, with the 3-shot passive thing. And Draven just has a lot of damage to start. So I would say they have a better early game. Let's see what happens. So Sylas is just looking. They see Jin. I think that's what they're looking for, honestly, right here. Yeah, they're pinging that someone wants to go in. Maybe they're trying to fake. Yeah, they try to fake like they're leaving. We can still see them with the ward. So Jin gets hit. Beautiful by Olaf. Hits 4 people. Aatrox are not even in the fight. Goes in. Ignites down. Multiple damage down. First blood. Gets another axe hit. It's just murder. It's just straight murder. So we're going through another kill. I got the kill from last hitting right there. We get Aatrox, another kill. Absolutely fantastically played. So it's 4-1 right now. Everyone has kills on our team except for Olaf, but I don't really think that matters because Olaf's probably just going to be a lane bully anyways. So Sylas is just going there to soak up any kind of XP or gold. But I'm already at half HP, not that much mana, so I'm probably gonna have to recall here pretty soon. Yeah, especially if he just does that. Another good thing to note: we have a ward. They know that Nunu's doing it, but you gotta identify as well before you start games potential gank lanes. Nunu level 2 can snowball, and he's really fast. He could provide a knockup. Very good for level 2 ganks. So all he needs is one camp. He needs one camp, goes to lane gank. If he gets a gank off, that really helps out. It's a very early part of the game. That really helps out. But if he fails a gank, that's really detrimental because he wasted so much time trying to get a gank off. So, as you see someone like Viego, sorry, Chickens, going to red buff, probably is doing like a little full clear kind of angle. So, we see that. We know Nunu can either go bot or mid. He can go mid, but he chooses to go bot. They're kind of pushed up. Jin still wants to get CS there. Definitely oversteps, blows a flash. It's just over for him. Maybe just trying to get a hit onto Silas with that fourth shot. Viego's here to not really do anything. I have to back. So it's not looking the best. Nothing's really going to happen. They know Nunu's, or I guess now they see Nunu's probably rolling up. Has to burn a flash right there. Not that good. Not a good start. So they gave up a kill. Jin gave up a kill to Draven got the kill, so their win con. Not the best. And I'm basically a little bit behind right now because, let's see, I miss one minion. Did I miss this caddy? Yeah, I missed the caddy. So, oh, sorry. So I missed caddy. So I missed about, 2 to 3 minions, probably half a wave of XP. So not that good because I had to recall. It was a good start. If I had TP, things are different. Oh, I should definitely let you guys know about that. But I took Ignite this game. I have Ignite, and then you also see I started Doran's Ring. Usually a lot of people take TP or Ghost, and they also take Crystal Sapphire, and they have Futures Markets. They get Lost Chapter early. For this game, I identified that, Ashkin is pretty squishy, and he does need to die really fast in fights. So because of that, you need to output a little bit more damage than just clearing waves. Like if you're facing an Anivia, you guys are sitting back and clearing waves all game. For the most part, maybe like Aurelion Soul too. Just sitting back and clearing waves. So then you would take something more for like mana, like a Sapphire Crystal, come back, get Lost Chapter, blah blah blah. But this game, we know that we're facing an Ashkin who likes to roam. That's just what Ashkin players do. And you see right here, he is roaming. So you have to identify that and just know what kind of items you're building into. Like I said, I started Doran's Ring, something a little bit more aggressive to help, hit waves harder to try and make him not roam. But I spam pinged it. Yeah, see, I signal missing. He could be top. He definitely went top. I saw him. So Olaf is doing the smart thing. He has a massive wave. He could have easily gone for that 3 CS and got himself out of lane. He's just trying to go for the XP. It's so obvious of what Aatrox is doing that he's just trolling him. So they see him. Olaf signals that he's missing. He's probably coming back mid. That allows me, this was really big, so it allows me to get a couple more CS. Now I'm back actually on top of CS, and he actually misses out on some XP. You saw he missed that minion. He missed that minion. I think he gets that one too. But then he's also missing all of these minions. So I'll pause the game right here. Right as I hit those minions, we saw Nunu. We see, pinging on the way. Olaf's pinging that he's there. He has a little bit ahead against Aatrox, a little bit ahead in step. They're just fighting over Scuttle. We knew that this might happen. So I identified that as my wave shove. Look at how much faster I'm going to get to the fight. Because Ashkin has to run all this way. I just have to run straight up. So, you'll see. So we run. Nunu's just trying to get the heck out of there. I press Q right here. Get the silence on. Ignite. Space aids. It's over for him. So he dies. He tries to get a chomp, but doesn't get that much health because I ignited him. So it's really good. Last time, I tried to make a recording this and explaining to, you have to follow your jungler and kind of just, I would say blindly lead for whatever he leads you into. But it's knowing what kind of limits he's trying to test and how you can help with that. So I identify that, Viego wants to keep fighting. Maybe he was looking for chickens. Maybe he was looking to kill action because it was a 2v1. But Silas coming in from the lane, not that good. They just ping that he's missing. So it's a 2v1 down bot lane, but and they're not really going to help because they're in the middle of it right there. So two trains of thought. I don't have that much mana on my screen on the bottom here that you can't really see. It says I have like 90 mana, so I don't really have. I'm on cooldowns because I just used them all on Nunu. Don't have that much mana. I'm trying to signal that I don't want to fight. I want to back off because I don't really have anything. We can reset. We're so much more ahead of them. You know, I have 2 kills right now. That's awesome. Viego wants to fight because he thinks he can take Ashkin, knowing that I might try to back it up. Doesn't really work that way, and he kind of just runs and dies. So that sucks, but hey, man, that's the nature of the game. So I'm sitting here with double buffs. All I really want to do is I want to push my lead, push my wave because I can. Since I have mana, I can spam, throw out as much minions, voidlings, whatever as I want. And so that's what I'm trying to do. We see that they're kind of hovering around bot side. They definitely see them there, but at that point it's too late because they already pushed up the turret. Eek. Oh, and then another great point. They know that they don't have flash because they burned it at the very start of the game when Jhin flashed over here and died. So they're trying to give Draven the kill right now, but it doesn't work that way. So I'll go back to this in a second. But it's very important to know how summoner spell timers work because they didn't have any. They didn't have flash. Neither of them had flashes up, so that's an easy gank for Nunu, who again has a snowball. He can run in very fast, provide a knockup. He has that little frost ring around him. After a couple seconds, it'll root you when he procs it. So not that smart to be up so far up because they saw everything that was happening mid lane, so they wanted to fight up front more. And yeah, so another point here too. Look how I'm just sitting back. I know that I can't step up. Even I know that I can't step up, and I still kind of step up here. You just have to know when is a smart play to go up and get CS, and when is it okay to just sacrifice, you know, a couple minions. You can still get the XP, you just don't get the gold from it. This is a prime example because I really don't want to step up, but then I do. I missed the worst part is I missed action right there with the silence, so he gets all of that for free because I was thinking I could go up, silence him while hitting the minions, E and W the minions and run away, but I missed that, so I miss it. So action gets a free, you know, burst, burns his ignite and everything on me. I have to reset. I'm gonna miss a couple of these minions already. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot when you're talking about a game like this in small numbers. That's a lot. But in the same token, you know, top wave is getting really far ahead. The same kind of thing happened here. He stepped up a little bit for minions, got caught out doing it, and so yeah, he got pushed back. Yeah, not too much else is happening here. We're just waiting. I'll speed it up a little bit. Waiting for some kind of objective to take place. We know that they can't really be there right now. Dumb play by me right here. I went and I stopped. I fought for this ward. I didn't really see. I kind of knew Nunu's there, but it's complete blunder on my part. Absolutely deserved to die. I don't have Ignite because I just blew it. So I kind of int that lead. Devolves into something that's not that good. You know, Ashkin's just looking. He's got some CS to clean up, but that's a mistake on Civic Malz right there. Our boy is not perfect. We are human. We get emotional sometimes when we see the enemy throw a control ward right into that same bush that you just did. So we know, okay, so coming off of here, coming off of a death timer, we know that they're probably going to go D-Dragon because they just had a good fight bot lane in that they got the support down to half HP. Dragon is up, and an objective is up. It's the only objective in the game that's up right now that's feasible to get. Top lane, nothing's happening. Mid lane's going to get this push, so they're going to have a free shot at drag. So you just have to know, you know, what's happening. So Viego is taking his chickens a little bit, but they still see, they kind of have the inkling that, you know, Dragon's being there, Zillion's going there, so Zillion pings that it's missing. I'm able to soak up this wave. Absolutely mwah by Malzahar, dude. You can EW an entire wave. Like, look at this. Speed it back up to where I'm getting into lane. Look at all these minions. I just throw EW. Look at this. EW. Cue the minions. I'm running to drag. I'm literally running to drag. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions. I get level 6. They catch him on drag. Nunu's only level 4, so he's really weak. Beautiful play by Viego. I'm trying to follow that up. We know that Ashkin's below. Just trying to help them stay alive. I'm just trying to, either... I thought we would go back and do drag, honestly. If they want the kill, whatever, that's fine. He gets shut down. That's why we don't like playing with Ashkin. That's why I just wanted to go do the drag, but it's okay. Also very smart play here by your boy Civic Malz. It doesn't just include pressing R, It also improves a little bit of, brain power. So we'll look at this again. We see that he gets the shutdown. Jin's getting smacked by the turret, but he still wants to kill Draven, so he's going to press an ult. Action's also level 6, so he wants to press an ult. He's not even looking at himself. I'm getting in here. I'm just tanking all those shots for him. Gets the kill on a Draven. That's why we play, baby. That's why we play. That's right. So, look at this guy. They see that he's on a ward. Brother! Do you know who you're playing against? This poor guy. Look at that again, because that was beautiful. Zooms in. Tries his best. Stun, root, suppressed, silence, ignited, aidsed, deaded. Dedge. So he's dead. Silas stops her backs. Whatever. Life goes on. Nothing else really happening here. Let's look at the O. We're up by kind of a wave. Top lane's kind of winning. Bot's kind of winning. Nothing really happening. We're just going back to collect money from our wave. Nunu's going to start on an objective. I think Olaf kind of has an inkling that they might be on it. But, if he's giving that up... Oh, here. This is a good thing to pause. So, pause. We know that there's a gank happening bot lane. You got Jin coming. You have Viego. It's essentially a 3v2. This is when to know when to follow a potential roam and when not to. So it looks like they're trying to kill them. A lot of damage is being output. Ashkin recognizes this, okay? He recognizes that they're fighting, but it's not quite a 3v2 yet, but it's more like a 2v2. So he recognizes that. They blow everything trying to kill our boy Zillion. But, Viego's just overpowered with his resets. Beautifully dodges that, by the way. Dodges the initial E, goes into a stun, gets the kill, gets the reset, so he gets health back. So here we're signaling, Ashkin knows. He knows that he stepped on a ward, but he still either wants to go fight that or help out in any way that he can. Right now it's a 3v1. So in my opinion, it's not worth to follow that. I didn't really see Zillion, I'll admit, I didn't really see Zillion that low at that point. But I thought it was a 3v1, they got one kill. They have their two high damage carries. They have the now 4 and 2. It was 3 and 2. 4 and 2 Viego with the Sheen item, Heartbound Axe, and then you have Jin with almost an item. So I'm thinking that they're just dead right away. I just ping that, hey, I don't think I should be following this because look at my minions. I could do a lot here. So they get the kill. Does Viego die? Viego does die, but Draven also dies. So 2v1 right there. So I push this wave. I get this minion dead. Ashkin's still running. He wasted a lot trying to just do something. He tried to roam and it didn't work out. So he doesn't get the caddy, he doesn't get that minion. He's out on like 100 gold just right there. And this is like a little bit of XP. And it allows me to get back ahead. So we're kind of even in CS, but it allows me to get back ahead. You see Silas is running around. I just got caught on that, or just found him out on that ward. He's diving in, running away. Viego at this point does a lot of damage. Yeah, he's got Trinity Force already. It's kind of over. So I die because they ignite me, but who really cares at that point? He forgets to use the tether thing to go swing around to the other side. So, yeah. So that's completely worth. 2 kills for 1. We killed Action and I think Silas just for me to die. Whatever, I was 2 and 1 before that fight. I got a kill 3 and 2, and Viego got another kill. So that's perfectly worth in my book. So we're looking back at this. This is where things start to get out of hand. Tries to catch out Zillion, but Zillion's just as well annoying. Viego does so much damage. Gets the reset, gets another ultimate reset. I'm sprinting in. You know, it's a 1v1 lane for the ADCs. I'm smacking R, smack R, smack R. Boom! Boom! So he's dead. It really is kind of simple when you think about it. You're doing everything you can. Olaf gets a kill, by the way, and then Silas DCs, so it's all downhill from them from there. But it's just knowing, and I also have like a 20 CS lead, so that's also massive. And a plate. Don't really think about that. But just get the people that you need to get fed. And like I said, try and int for them, I guess. Not int, but understand what their goal is trying to do. If they're trying to counter jungle, if they're trying to invade, kind of the same thing. If they're going for a kill and you know that you can help out, do it. You know, you might lose a little bit of CS. Someone looked at my stats last season when I was playing. They're like, oh, how are you masters? But, you know, you didn't really have you weren't on par with the same CS. You're actually a little bit below. Well, most of my games, as you'll see, I'm 3, 2, and 6. I usually get a lot more assists than I actually do kills or anything else. I don't really care. I go like max cooldown build. So I was going Leandri's and then Boots of Lucidity. So that's usually what I do. I might do a video on Cosmic Drive. It's actually a pretty damn good item. You're just trying to get your win cons fed. And at this elo, I don't know if it's the same lower elo, and I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like ignorant or anything, but you got to know how your player's going to play. Like, we know Viego wants to fight. He just 100% just wants to fight. So I'm like, okay, I'm all for it. He gets the flash, I get a suppress, boom, free kill. Literally free kill. We walk out, he can do whatever he wants. He can counter jungle now, he can go look top. Doesn't even have to look top because they just get the kill there. But it's just, you just gotta play for your teammate. Almost get a kill here. That was pretty close. I don't have the burn from Leandri's. He's got around 200 health. Yeah, he would have been fine either way. And let's see the shots. Nope. There's a pretty good AD. I'll go back to this ADC fight. Let's look at this. Our boy Jin. One item versus basically no items. Almost loses. Pretty good right there. He gets him the flash. That's good. Doesn't get the kill. That's fine. Zillion might get a kill here. And then I'll go back to what I just did. Yeah, so he wants Jin to get a kill, but, you know, Zillion picks up the kill. That's fine. So a good thing here is, you know, we're fighting. We get him low. He really doesn't want to miss out on CS. But look at this. I step up. I threw a Q on the minions, but you step up. Look at that. So not only does he has no HP, doesn't really have any mana, can't do anything. He has to step back and then back. That's just killing his time to get back to base, buy his items or whatever, get his health back, more importantly, and get back to lane. So that's something really important that I said one time on a video, but just look at this again. He starts recalling in a fairly normal place to recall. But if you're up against Malzahar, you can throw out a massive Q. Like, I threw it bad there. But I fake him out with I step up, like I don't know, maybe I had ult or something. But yeah, it just kills all of his time, his wave. Now Nunu has to take the wave, which is fine for Nunu, but, you know, could be going elsewhere or just not lost at all. So at that point, they just give up, disconnect, game's over. So lads, ladies and gentlemen, Pacific Malz, thanks for watching. Play for your jungler, play for your win con, and win games and climb. Thanks, guys.